Hey everyone, Theo here. So just like the video I posted yesterday where I talked about the Huion Kamvas Studio 16, today we are going to talk about the Huion Kamvas Studio 24. I'm going to look at the product photos, the specifications, to talk about the design and the things you should look out for before you buy this product. And just a disclaimer, I don't have the review unit because Huion is not sending out review units for this product as it's quite expensive. And that I can understand because it's US $2,399, and if you are in Europe, it's 2,799 euros. So that's pricey. So let's jump right in. So this is the Huion Kamvas Studio 24. This is a pen computer. So this is actually a computer that has a display in front that you can draw on. And this is a product that is obviously targeted at digital artists. And since I don't have the physical product, I cannot show you the drawing performance and the line quality. So if you want to be sure at how this product actually performs, you may have to wait for actual reviews to appear online before you buy this, because this is kind of pricey at US $2,399. So the design looks good, and the design is kind of bulky. I mean, it looks good from the front, but on the back you can see it's kind of bulky. So this is a 24-inch display with 2.5K resolution. That's 1440p resolution, 2560 by 1440 pixels. It uses Pentec 3 Plus technology. It has a touch screen with 10-point capacitive touch support. So this is a touch screen, and hence you will be able to use finger gestures for panning, zooming in and out, and rotating, and that can improve your productivity, your workflow. The resolution, the 1440p resolution for a 24-inch is good. There will be slight pixelation, but overall the visuals should still be considered sharp. Usually for 1440p resolution, it's actually paired with a 27-inch, but because this is 24-inch, which is smaller, so most of the user interface elements are going to be smaller as well. But still, everything is and should be large enough for your eyes to see comfortably. And you are probably going to be using this display at native resolution, so chances are you are probably not going to be scaling the UI, but the UI size should be big enough. So let's see the color support. So it says here that color depth is 16.7 million colors, and this is an 8-bit display with color support for 99% sRGB. So for the Kamvas Studio 16 that I talked about yesterday, that display also has 16.7 million color depth, and that display is said to support 100% Adobe RGB. So we have the same color depth for both the 16 and the 24-inch Kamvas Studio, but we only have 100% sRGB for this bigger Kamvas Studio 24. So that's why yesterday I said I'm not sure whether the Kamvas Studio 16 can actually deliver the 100% Adobe RGB. Okay, and also Adobe RGB displays are more expensive. Okay, so let's take a look at the screen technology. The display is laminated, which means there is not going to be any gap between the LCD beneath and the pen tip. And the display has an anti-glare edge glass, which means the display is matte textured. So you can see in this photo, you can see the reflection is actually diffused. The thing is, you're most likely going to tilt the display away from the light, so the colors will look better than this because this has reflections on it. The matte textured drawing surface should provide a nice tactile experience for drawing. And if you get the felt tips are actually included. If you use the felt tips on this textured surface for drawing, the drawing experience is going to be quite good. At least that's what I experienced with Huion's other pen display products. So this is the top of the pen display. As you can see, it's kind of thick. This is definitely a bulky product. This pen computer is 8.7 kg, so it's kind of heavy, and it's going to sit on the table. The processor in the Huion Kamvas Studio 24 is the 12th generation Intel Core i7 12700F processor. This is a desktop processor that features 12 cores and 20 threads. So this consists of 8 processing cores and 4 efficiency cores. And the maximum turbo frequency is up to 4.9 GHz. I can say with confidence that this is a very powerful processor because currently I'm using a laptop from the 12th generation, and it's the H series processor for laptops, and that is a pretty powerful processor. And this one is a desktop processor with 4 more processing cores, so this is going to be significantly more powerful compared to the laptop that I have, which already does not lag with whatever workflow I throw at it except for 4K video editing. So this definitely will not have any problems running graphic design software and drawing apps. The graphics card is the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 1650, which to me is a mid-range graphics card. So it can be used for some light gaming if you want to. I can't talk too much about gaming because, again, I don't have the physical product to test. So this Kamvas Studio 24 comes with 32 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of SSD storage. There is no mention of the transfer speeds, but SSD is going to be fast, so saving huge files or loading huge files is going to be pretty quick, and transferring files is going to be pretty quick as well. But later you will see there is going to be some limitations with file transfers. The OS is Windows 11 Professional. Windows 11, in my opinion, has some issues with touch support, which I'll talk more about later. So this is PenTech 3. This is the pen from PenTech 3. This is the PW550, which is also used by some other Huion pen displays. And this pen is sensitive and accurate and has very predictable and consistent line performance. So if they can actually reproduce the drawing performance here with this product, that would be fantastic because the line quality that you can get from this pen is great. And they have included 2 pens. They have a thicker PW550 and a slimmer PW550S. So the pen supports tilt and 8000 over levels of pressure sensitivity. And this pen is not powered by battery, so no charging is required. Alright, so this is where I talk about touch. There is 10-point capacitive touch support, so you can use that for scroll, pan, zoom, rotate. You can also use those finger gestures to show the desktop or switch between apps. The thing with finger gesture support with Windows is, personally for me, when I draw with my right hand resting on the display, I have a tendency to swipe out or pull out the panel from the bottom right side. So that happens to me quite often and it's kind of annoying. That's the only main issue I have with Windows finger gesture support. And also to minimize accidental clicks, I would also place the taskbar that you see here at the top of the display rather than at the bottom, because I don't want my resting palm to touch any of these buttons or the buttons at the bottom right side corner. The Kamvas 24, the Studio 24, uses Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0. So these are the ports. On the side here, you can see two USB. You know what? This screen slider, picture slider thing is too fast for me. So let me just open this image in a new page. So on the side here, there are two USB A ports with transfer speeds for USB 2, and this is slow. This is very slow. So this is really for attaching your mouse, your keyboard, maybe a scanner. If you attach an external storage to this, the transfer speed is going to be so slow. And that at the bottom is the 3.5mm headphone jack. So the downside here is transfer speed is slow, and they have these two ports accessible on the side, but the transfer speed is slow. And these are the ports at the bottom. Again, let me just open this in a new window to let you see this more clearly. There is a HDMI port here. There is also a DVI port. So this means you can output video through this port. It is possible to connect another external monitor to this display. And if you want to use the Kamvas Studio 24 as an external display itself for another computer, you can do so as well. Just download the Miracast wireless adapter, and you can use this product as a wireless display. There is the power input here, and this again is USB-A. Transfer speed for USB 3.0 is up to 600 megabytes per second, so that is faster than USB 2, but is not faster than USB 3.1 or 3.2. Anyway, in real life, it's probably going to be just around 400 megabytes per second, which is, I guess, sufficient for transferring files from your external hard drive. You may be able to edit videos off external hard drive as well, but maybe just 4K 25 FPS or 30 FPS, probably not the full 60 FPS. And also note that these are USB-A ports, the rectangular port. There are no USB-C ports, which is such a shame. They should have included at least two USB-C ports with higher transfer speeds and also with video output, but we don't have USB-C here. This is the Ethernet port, which is surprising to see. So this will give you high-speed internet if you don't want to use their Wi-Fi 6 wireless connection. And there are two separate 3.5 audio ports. One is for the mic and the other is for audio output. Okay, let's look at the stand. This stand is removable, and from this design you can see it should be, the monitor should be VESA mountable. And this is a stand where there is a latch at the top, so you can adjust the latch to change the angle of the display. And because this display is 8.7 kg, it's not going to be as easy to handle compared to a display that is obviously lighter, such as the Kamvas 24 pen displays, the ones without the built-in computer. This product also has fans because the processor needs cooling. There is a front-facing camera, but I'm not sure whether there is Windows Hello Face unlock. There is no mention here, so probably not, because that's actually a selling feature. Otherwise, you will have to type in your password each time you log in. And there is this 4-way toggle button at the back. So this is for calling up the OSD menu so that you can adjust the display color settings such as the brightness and maybe other color attributes such as hue, saturation, contrast, and other color modes. Alright, so this is the marketing that Huion has put out. Let's take a look at the specifications to see if I have missed out on anything. We have the processor, which is powerful, 32 gigs of RAM, which is nice. The SSD storage, that's great. There is no mention whether or not you can upgrade the RAM, but you probably don't need to upgrade the RAM because there is 32 gigs included. The weight is 8.7 kg. The design from the front looks nice. It's a very clean and simple design. The bezels would be considered thick, but you will need some space for your hand to rest on while you're drawing. So the adjustable stand is called the Huion ST100C. If you want to mount this display on a monitor arm, just make sure your monitor arm can support 8.7 kg. So the resolution 1440p IPS, there is anti-glare, matte texture, laminated. Oh, the brightness is 220 nits. This is a bit disappointing because in real life the actual brightness is probably going to be 20% less, so that's maybe 180 nits, which is actually alright for a desktop size display, but I wish this can be higher, like 300 or even 400 nits. The Kamvas Studio 16 supports 400 nits, and in real life it's probably going to be just 300 over nits. So response time is 40 milliseconds. This is good enough. There should not be any ghosting or image retention issue with this response time. Viewing angles are good. Color support is 99% sRGB. That's the power requirement. Because this product is using the desktop processor, it needs more power, so you won't be able to power this with USB-C power delivery unless you have a really powerful adapter. Let's look at the purchase page. So the price is $2,399 US, and in Europe this is 2,799 euros. So the price will vary depending on where you buy this from, and the shipping may or may not be included. So here you can see they have included the Huion Kamvas Mini as a free gift. The product comes with 1 year warranty. Oh, speaking of warranty, I'm not sure if there are any Huion service centers around, so if there are any issues with this product, chances are you will have to ship this back to Huion. And because this is 8.9 kg, not including all the packaging, this is going to be quite expensive to ship back to Huion for repair, if repairs are needed. I wonder if they do repairs or do they just exchange one for one outright. These are the items included in the box. So there is the pen holder included with the pens. There are 2 pens included, the PW550 and the 550S. There are 5 standard pen nibs included. Additionally, you will get 5 felt pen nibs, which is great. And because the matte textured drawing surface is going to wear out the pen tips faster, you may want to buy more pen nibs. That's the power adapter, the power cable, and all these are pretty standard. Oh, they have also included a wireless keyboard and mouse combo, which is nice. I'm not sure how good those accessories are, but well, they are included. So is this worth the money, and should you buy it, and are there other options you can consider? So the first thing that comes to my mind when I see this product is it's kind of bulky, and this is going to take up a lot of table space on the table because the stand itself takes up quite a bit of space. So if you want to have more table space, you may have to consider a VESA arm to mount this monitor, and if you do so, you will have some space beneath the display where you can put your keyboard and mouse. So is this good, or is this worth the money? Well, the other option I can think of is to get a pen display and a separate computer. I mean, if you already have a computer, then I don't think it makes sense to buy this, because that would mean you have two computers. So if you already have another computer, you can actually just get the pen displays, the ones without any computer, and these are going to be significantly more affordable. So the Kamvas Pro 24 4K and the Kamvas 24 Plus are priced at US $1,200 and US $700 plus at the time of making this video. The difference between these two is the resolution. So the 4K model is significantly more expensive. I don't think 4K is necessary for a 24-inch. 1440p will provide more value for money simply because this is more than $400 US cheaper. So this would be the one that I recommend. And they also have the Kamvas 24 and 24 Plus. The Plus model will have better color support. So even this is better than the 4K model because this is still much cheaper. If you already have a computer, definitely go with a pen display because this will save you so much money. But the computer that comes with the Kamvas Studio 24 is quite powerful. So if you happen to be upgrading your computer, then this can be a good option because this is a powerful computer that can last for, I mean, the specifications is going to be able to last you for at least a few years. But personally, for me, since I already have a computer, I will go with the pen displays. And the pen displays, they have 2-year warranty, which is nice. At least for the 24K model, it has 2 years. For the Kamvas 24 series, they only have 1 year's warranty, and you have to pay extra to get the warranty extended. From what I can see, there is no option to extend the warranty for the Kamvas Studio 24, and yeah, I think they should provide warranty extension just to give customers more confidence, even if the customer don't want to buy the warranty. One competing product that I can think of is the Microsoft Surface Studio 2, which, as you can see, is even more expensive, starting at US $4,500. So this also comes with 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD storage. It's the previous gen Intel processor from the 11th gen. This is still powerful enough. And the graphics card is better. It's the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060, but the price is significantly more expensive. But this product obviously looks way slicker compared to Huion's Kamvas Studio 24. And in case you don't know, the Microsoft Surface Pen and the Slim Pen 2 have issues with line tapering, so the drawing performance is probably not going to be as good as the Huion pen. So those are my thoughts on the Huion Kamvas Studio 24. Let me know what you think about this product in the comment section below. Do you think it's worth the money? Is this too expensive? Is this something you would buy? Can this improve your workflow and your performance? Let me know. And before you go, I just want to say this. If you have the intention to buy this product, consider using the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below to support my YouTube channel and the work that I do here. I earn some commission, but at no extra cost to you for each purchase made through those links. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.